So we've got this 3mm white hygiene board from a local plastic shop, which is going to be our cladding for our bathroom. Before we put it in, because it's so big we can't fit it in, I'm going to use this brown paper. I'm going to make a template around the bathroom or around the shower, and then I'm going to stick it to this, and then hopefully we can cut it out with the jigsaw and it will fit perfectly. Fingers crossed. So in the bathroom, we're going to clad with white the left hand side, the right hand side, and the door area on the inside. And then on the back wall, we're going to use an accent piece of still plastic, 3mm, but it's a lot fancier. We've spent a lot of money on it, and it's going to look like lovely colourful tiles. We are currently in the middle of a torrential downpour, so we are stuck in the van with this light. It's very, very dark, but we are trying to figure out how to make sure that when we put the cladding up onto the ceiling that we can still access this fan. So it's come with a couple of components. First of all, this tube here, this cylindrical tube, is going to fit over the top of the fan, so that's going to almost stick there like that. However, it will be slightly smaller because we'll be cutting it off to meet the ceiling. And then this will go on like so, she says. So that will be the top of the fan, but it will be closer towards the ceiling.
It'll make sense later.
It'll make sense later. Great. However, before we put the cladding on, as we were talking about before, we need to put some beams going from this piece of metal here over to this piece of metal here. So we're going to have to put 3 or 4 beams going across and make sure we know exactly where that hole is in order for this ceiling to actually work, which I don't know if I'm up to it. We also need to make sure that we link these wires to the mains wires, which are going to be round here around the corner. So we need to do that first. We don't necessarily have to have them in properly, however we do need to make sure that the wire is long enough for it to reach. So that's the next job. Right. Okay. I am now.
So we encountered a little snag.
A big snag.
Well, yeah. The jigsaw blade that is recommended for cutting this stuff is a downward blade. So the points of the blade are pointing downwards. It's supposed to be a fine tooth, and that's what I had. But I don't think it was fine enough because it grabbed hold of the plastic. We thought what we'll do is we'll cut out a bigger piece to make it easier for when we cut the actual one, and it just absolutely ate it. So I've been to the shop, got a even finer blade that says it's for sheet material, so we'll see what happens. But I couldn't find a downward blade, so this is an up blade but thinner, so I don't know. It's just bloody awkward. Okay, well, straight away that's better. Alright, it was better with the new blade, still not 100% perfect, so what we're going to do, we're just going to try our best because that's the only option we've got. We're going to line it up underneath this piece of scrap ply so I've got something to lean it on, cut through all the brown lines. If we fuck it up then, I'm going to cry.
What you need to do is make sure that you don't get impatient and that happens.
Yeah, but it's also just the way that it's flopping everywhere means that there's so much bounce in it.
Okay.
Hang on, I've got a snotty nose.
And action! Action!
So we've been in and out with this first piece about 4 or 5 times, just trimming a little bit, making sure it fits perfect. It's super awkward, the flexibility and the shape of it, trying to get it into position. It's going to be even more awkward when it's covered in adhesive. I've no idea how we're going to do that. I've just got a little last trim to do here, then it's done. Sam's in the shower now, just masking up the second wall, and then we can get cracking on that and work our way around. This is the second piece that we cut.
Most awkward thing to get into a fucking space. Painfully awkward.
Down.
I'm stuck now. Just enjoying filming me. You absolute bastard. Oh, fuck off.
It's been one of those days.
Oh, yeah. Right. It's in, it's lovely, it's perfect, it's not bubbling, great. Fucking hell.
But look how good it is though.
Beautiful, it's beautiful.
Look. It's going to be great.
Beautiful.
Long day today. Isn't it, baby?
Yeah.
It's not funny.
It's funny.
Tell them what we've just discovered.
Well, I was trying to say that I needed a set square to work out something. So Andy got me 2 set squares and he says, well, he said, but the problem is you don't know if it's straight or not. I said, well, it should be. So this is correct. This is perpendicular.
That's the builder square. That works.
That's a builder square. Is that what you call that? So that is perpendicular.
But
it's
the one
perfect.
we've been using for half this job.
But this one that Andy's been using for pretty much everything
miles out.
Is
like miles.
Is so far out. It's unbelievable. It's about 4 mil, nearly 5 mil.
So we were just. It's not funny.
It really is.
We were stood in the thing in the middle of the shower cubicle, and we're measuring the inside of these walls, and it's not square, true, top to bottom. And we were like, why the fuck is it not square? And now we know. Bad tools.
What is it? A bad workman blames his tools.
Yeah. Right, push all around the edges. So it's all flush. Does everything fit?
I think so.
Can you get out?
Can I get out?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Right, I'm just going for a brew.
You can piss off. Dude. Stop it. Don't even pretend to fucking hop away. Andy Rip! Come back! Don't leave me!
Right, Sam's locked in the shower cubicle, but we're just going to draw around. So this is obviously not going to be it because this is a door, so we're just going to draw around this, and then we can cut that out and free Sam. Ballpoint might work. So can you just press this top corner to your left?
Top left?
Yeah. Your top left, yeah?
Yeah, your top right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You're going down or across?
I'm just going around it the best I can because I've got a ballpoint and it's not great. Oh, a pencil might be better, mightn't it? Alright. I'm going from from left to right.
My left to your right. Sorry, my left to
from
your...
here
Yeah.
to here.
Okay, go.
Go. And round. Round the corner.
1 second. Where's that? Right, and then where are you going? Down.
Down the ways. Yeah. Right, I've got this Fix-All high-tack, super duper strong bonding and sealant that I'm going to glue the plastic onto the wood with. I'm going to do this front bit first because it's so awkward and thin. I'm supposed to put this on the plastic and then stick it to that, but because it's such an awkward shape, it's behind me. I've got the plastic behind me ready to fix on, and I'm going to squeeze this onto the wood. If that fucks it up, I can't see why, but maybe it will. I don't know. I've got a wet cloth at the ready if this doesn't stop attacking me. And I'm just going to squeeze this in beads as much as I can, absolutely everywhere, and then press the plastic onto it. Right, just to show you the inside, I've tried to get as much as I can in beads across the top. You see all the sealant? I've used just over a bottle just in this tiny little area. I was told that per wall I'll probably need about 3 bottles, so that sort of works out right because I've obviously the missing bit. So I'm going to get this stuck on now. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, and we'll pray a little bit whilst I'm doing it. Right, that's pressed into place just initially. I'm going to use the wet rag to go over it and press harder and try and squeeze as much gap out of it as I can. Right, that was quite hard work, that. I've pressed as much as I can, tried to smooth out everywhere that I can possible, just rolling it over with a cloth. I'm just going to clean up these edges, wipe them down. This will be covered up, so I'm not too bothered if it gets a bit of sealant on there. Right, 1 down, 3 to go. Ooh, 2 down, 2 to go.
So we have just put in the right hand side of the shower. It's in beautifully, it's sitting nicely. The next thing we need to do is we need to put this back panel on. So we've got these beautiful tiles from Reco Surfaces Limited. We'll put everything in the bottom of the video. This beautiful tile that we're now going to cut out. So we're going to measure the back wall, its length and width, get it laid down, cut it out, and do the same again.
Right, last one, last piece going in, and then we can do the ceiling. No, I don't want you to touch the wall just yet. Behave yourself. Until I get you in place. Okay. Oh, you fecker. Stay where I told you to stay. Oh, fucking pressed it now. It looks good. Right, I need a clean cloth to give this a good squeeze everywhere. So let me sort that out. Okay, done. Look at that. I'm very happy. Sam's just nipped to the shop to get some more adhesive so we can do the ceiling. I'll let her pull all this blue stuff off because I think she'll be very happy with the tiled wall. Oh, here she is. Where's she been? Coffee run? I only sent her out for adhesive. Hello.
You okay?
Come and have a look.
Oh, it looks so pretty. Oh my god, it looks so much nicer with the plastic off it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. Oh my god, it looks amazing.
Nice, isn't it?
Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
You happy?
Yeah.
Do you want to pull the blue off?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so good.
Gotta do the inside one as well.
Washing my hair. Oh, I love it.
Now I've just got to do the ceiling.
Just the ceiling. Oh my god, that looks amazing.
I sent you for adhesive. What have you come back with?
I don't look at all this.
Yeah, who cares what the kitchen's like? No one gives a shit.
Just 1 second.
You don't have to tidy up, baby.
I
I'm
really-
not cutting this out.
No, you have to, please.
No.
Baby, please, I can't.
I'm absolutely
I can't.
not cutting this out.
You have to cut it
I'm
out.
not.
You have to.
I'm not. Look at this tasty sandwich. Oops. Did you get any cake?
Yes, I did. Right, no. Baby, I don't like it. Just, no.
Nobody cares, babe.
I do. Stop it.
We've cut the piece for the ceiling. I am fed up because we've done it 3 times. There's some sort of like weird shape to the ceiling. All the measurements are square, but for some reason, I think it's something to do with the battens that we've put on. There's like a a slant to it, so it's been really awkward, and I'm knackered after holding my arms up here, and I'm in a mood now, so we're going to get this done. I've put all the glue up, and we're just going to have to press it in. We're just going to have to keep going back and forth pressing up, because I don't want it to fall obviously, and I don't want any sagging, so I don't want to just press it and leave it. So we're just going to have to stand here for 10-15 minutes and start
some first?
pressing. Yeah, babe. Let me get those cables out of the way. I'm just cutting down this inner liner tube thing for the extractor fan. So this part will be in the ceiling, the extractor fan will be inside, so it's encapsulated, and then we just need a little bit sticking out, and then the light will go on the bottom, which I'll show you in a minute. But I need to cut this down, so where's the mark gone? We've made a mark of where we need it to be, but I need it to be as straight as possible, so I'm just going to get Sam to sort of hold it whilst I mark it, and then we can cut it with a handsaw. It's pitch black, but we're carrying on because we're losing hours. How's that for teamwork? Eh? Not bad, that. Matter.
It's very cold out here.
It's not cold at all.
Yes, it's freezing.
Right, so we've got the lights. I'm just going to test this now. I'll tell you about the cables after, because I can't be arsed right now. So this thing, there's a little gap here. That is for the cables that are already up there. That sits into the light. That goes in, and that little gap goes over the cables to let that in. And then this pushes up to the ceiling with any luck. Everything will get screwed in. And then there is one button there for the light. Click, click. And there is there a button for the fan? Yeah, there's a button for the fan inside as well. But there will be a switch for these on the switchboard around the back. Again, I'll show you in the next video. So the way this works is you would get in the shower, press the button here to pop open the van. This is an awkward position to be showing you, but I'm trying to be I'm trying not to be in the way of the camera. So you would do you would do that essentially and push up. That's the vent opened up outside of the van, so above the roof if you will, and then you push the button there to turn the fan on, and the light will be on as well. I hope any of that made sense. So there's a bit of glue that shouldn't be there, but it is, and it's holding this in. There we go. So this is all pressed in now. I'll let that dry overnight because I'm getting a bit tired, and then we'll fit this. I'll show you the cables. What else? Tidy everything up. We've got the silicone to do tomorrow, so that will be everything watertight. I've only ever siliconed anything once, so I'm thinking maybe just test a few bits. But whatever, that's enough for today. I'm tired. Ciao. I've set up a little practice station just with some offcuts of the tile that we had. So I'm just going to test that first, see what it feels like. I've got this tool that I got from the shop that's meant to be like a little scraper thing. I've watched a load of videos. I know some people spray it with soapy water and then wipe it. Another guy said don't do that, because the soap will stop the silicone from sticking to the wall if there is any gaps and it gets behind it. So I'm like, right, I won't do that then. So I'll test it with this, and then I might just test it with a wet finger. Well, we'll see. But I want to just practice here before I get in there and screw it up. Oi, that's quick. So, already fucked it up. God damn, that is loose. I purposely left a few gaps on this test piece just to see what it'd be like, because I know there's a few gaps in the vent. I was expecting that to be a lot thicker. Oh dear, this makes me very nervous. Right, I've got some wet wipes. Got the ready. I'm going to test half of this just by running this down it. Should I wet this first? No, I'll try it dry. Let's go in dry. So it's not bad, a bit messy. My finger. That's definitely more messy. I tested the silicone outside 3 times, I think, and I fucked every one of them up. It was a mess, and so it stressed me out because now I'm panicking that I'm going to make a mess in here and it won't be fully sealed and it'll be leaking and stuff. So it's working me up. So what I've decided to do is mask everything to at least minimise the mess. I don't know if this is a good idea. I've seen some people doing it online. Who knows? But whilst I'm doing this, I might as well tell you about the potentially monumental fuck up that I made with the size of this door. So we're gonna, well, the original plan is to have a retractable waterproof door across here. So the retractable part that rolls up comes in this long cartridge, and you need a certain amount of space to hide it behind the door, which is what I accounted for here when I cut the hole. And so I thought I'll just make the space, this bit, the same on the other side. But what I forgot about was that this was a double wall, and so there isn't that much space over here. There is that much space. So over here there's about 100mm, maybe even more, gap, which is plenty to hide the cartridge. And what should happen is to pull the screen out and it clips on to a thin frame that should sit behind this bit of the wall. However, it's going to overlap because I haven't got enough. So I'm not going to know if it's a full fuck up until we get the door. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you because that's something else that's annoyed me today. If I fuck this line up now, I'm ripping out all this tape, I'm taking this out, and I'm hiring someone to do it because I've not enjoyed this one bit. Right, come on Andy. So the squeezing out part and making the line I'm not too bad at. My problem comes when I start to clean up and it just goes everywhere. Oh, bit of an air bubble. Initial inspection looks okay. I'll pick you up in a second and show you. So let me clean my hands. But literally I don't know what it's going to look like when I take the tape off. Show you what's going on. I don't know if you can pick this up on the camera like. It's not too bad. We'll do the rest, see what happens. If it's a full fuck up then I'll just have to start again, won't I? Right, that's one side done. I might as well take this blue tape off this side now, see what it looks like, because if it's absolute state then there's no point in me carrying on. And then we'll go from there. These things stink. Oh, hello. Hang on a sec, I've just done one wall, I just want to show them.
Excellent. Want to film you?
No, it's alright. I'm just trying to show the gap, or the seal. I think that looks alright. If you are considering doing this yourself and you haven't done it before, using tape is not an option. You have to use it, because I swear to God, I would have destroyed this place if I didn't use tape. This has saved me beyond belief. And although the finished product doesn't look what I would call high-end professional, it doesn't look bad, and that's what I care about. It looks good, and if it works, I'll be more than happy. Let me get a light in here and I'll show you, because that is me done. I hope you can see this and it's clear, but I'm really happy. Considering how nervous I was about it, I'm yeah, very happy with the finished product of that. Nice and sealed everywhere, which is great. Now let's sort this this fan out. Right, we need to wire up this fan and light. I have tucked away in here a red and black wire, which is leading, it goes behind here, inside that double wall, and to the switchboard. I will explain all the cabling and what's going on with that in the maybe the next video, but it will be explained. Right now all you need to know is that we've got two cables there that go to the switchboard, and then the two cables from the extractor fan dangling down here. Weirdly, the black is positive. I don't know why, but whatever. So there's them two, and then there is the light that will go over, and there's also two wires on there for the light. Essentially, we just connect all the positives to the positives, all the negatives to the negatives, stick it all up, and that is it. What we are going to use to do that is these little Wago connectors that look like this. I don't know if that's going to focus or not, but essentially they flip up. Do they flip up? Or is it not flipping up? Come on. They flip up, open up like that. God, this is difficult to show on camera. Is it better if I just do it from here? There's a little orange bit, a little orange tab that opens up, the cable slides in, and then you press down to clamp it, and that's it, secure connection. Put all the positives in one, put all the negatives in the other, job's a good one. Happy days. Right, what's next? Let's get the drain done and a little bit of border on there, and we're done for the day. Right, the drain is nice and simple. We put a load of silicone around there. That's the drain. Put some silicone underneath there. Oh, shit, that didn't help. Put some silicone underneath the rim, drop that through, and then underneath the van we've got this nut, if you will, which tightens on there and clamps everything down, and that is literally it. Right, just to finish off, I'm going to I'm going to put an edging band over the inside of the door here. What we were initially planning on using was this really nice looking heavy duty rubber edge. However, because of my screw up with the size of the door, we're probably not going to have, well, we definitely don't have enough space. So I've got this cheaper, I'm not that happy with it, but it doesn't look terrible, cheaper edging banding or whatever you call it. It comes with self-adhesive already built in. I'm assuming it's going to be absolutely crap, but I'm going to try it. I'm just going to put this on for now. We'll see what happens when I come to fit the bathroom door, but for now this will do, I hope. That's it, guys, job is done. We have a hopefully waterproof bathroom, fully cladded. The fan is in, the drain is in, the edge is on. Other than now getting the toilet door in and the shower head and things like that, this is now complete. I'm very happy with it. I've got to admit, I fucking love these tiles, even though they were expensive. So what's next? I think next we should be able to crack on with some pre-wiring, which will be a really quick video, and then hopefully we should have the toilet door, which we can make a start on that. What else? Thank you for watching. I hope this hasn't been too long or too boring of a video. If you have got any feedback, if I've done something wrong, probably have, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It's I've got past 100 subscribers. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, thank you very much. See you in the next video.